issue that I have. But it was a dream, like 10 days before, hey, do you want to go to Disney World? And we literally scheduled the trip. And that's what I've always wanted. So I'm telling you guys, no matter how little it is, how big it is, you are worthy of all of it. So, back to the pop talks. So it was pretty intense the week before the last mastermind. And I really didn't understand why. You know, this is new. This is scary, right? Well, then I realized, oh my gosh, I don't want to let you guys down. So we're at the six-figure dinner, and my son, he blasted me. What is that called? Burned? He roasted me. That wasn't his intention, but it's kind of funny because he stood up and he talked, and he's like, you know, my mom's been very, what was the word he used? Worried. I don't think he used the word worried, but anxious, stressed, and she goes, and she procrastinated doing this. And, you know, and he said, he was letting you guys know that I'm human just like you. The only difference is I'm not going to talk about it, I'm going to do it. I'm just going to push through. And my point of saying that is I went back to the table, and Dell's fiance was there, and she goes, why were you nervous? And I was like, you know, I was really afraid I would let you guys down. First of all, she didn't know me. I just met her, 5 hours before that maybe? And she said, you could put a box of Pop-Tarts on the table and people would be happy. But that comment grounded me. I was like, perspective. I was overthinking it. I was so in my head. And what do I teach you guys? Get out of your head and get in your heart. I'm only telling you that because you'll have those moments. This is why being in rooms like this will help put it into perspective. But the weight that she lifted off of me, I will never forget that. Like a complete stranger. So I'm sharing, and now she's not a complete stranger. Like, I mean, even if her and Dell don't work out, she will forever be in my life. So you're stuck with me. Because she changed my life. Because she did. I was like nervous and I was anxious. I didn't want to let you guys down. And she just grounded it. So I'm telling you guys, don't overthink your videos. Don't overthink things. Just talk through your heart. Just talk through your heart. So you will always have moments like that. That's what I'm sharing with you. It don't matter how much money you make. Right, Jessica? Do you always still have moments like that?
Yes. Every day. You still got to do it. People depend on you. Somebody needs to hear your story.
And that's what it's about. So if you, like now my money, dangle the money in him in the guy's cars. And that's Mike, yes or yes? Me, it's the movement. Not that he don't care, it's just like money overwhelms me. Do you remember the conversation we had one time? And I was like, I just, don't talk about those big numbers. Remember that? Like, don't talk about those big numbers. I said, I want to eventually get to just 100,000 a year. He was like, no, let's go for 100,000 a month. I'm like, oh, those numbers are scary. Now I feel like a failure if I don't make at least 300,000 a month. But it's the person you become. But it's not the money. It's because if I make 300,000 a month, you know how many lives I've changed?
That's it right there. That's the money part. Like, when I separated the idea that I was rich and that kind of thing, because you look at that, and even talking about having a lot of money, people are like, it's kind of a taboo thing, right? But then when I realized the only way to actually make money happen was solving other people's problems, then I wanted to be like a bazillionaire. You know, you think about it, you can help more people rich than you can poor. And so it just, when you make that shift, because sometimes you feel weird out there, you're talking to people, you're like, oh, this, you know, how to make money and all this stuff, and it kind of feels weird. Like you're talking about money, this like taboo thing. But if you shift your brain to like, wow, money gets made when I help other people, then you want to be filthy rich. Like, it really is. When you switch that a little bit, it changes everything. It really does.
One thing I've noticed is there is a lot of introverts in this room. Can you raise your hand if you're an introvert? Yeah, a lot. So I see you guys. loved it when you were at my house yesterday. You know, I'd seen the really extreme introverts. And, because that would have been me. Matter of fact, I wouldn't have ever gone over. So the fact that you guys come over to my house is awesome. I would have never. Now, Mike would have been there. And he, but I would have never. So the fact that you guys did that is awesome. Like, Kayla, I see you. Like, I see you. Like, she was in my map room by herself, and I went in there, and I noticed what happened. She was decompressing, and I knew that because I'd been there. And then all of a sudden, people started following me. So Kayla gets up and moves. But I understand that. But my point is like, shocked that I'm up here. Yeah, fair. That's all you needed to see. Like,
It's so weird. Like, it's so weird.
That's the first thing I said when I walked in here
Yeah,
today.
it's like, normally when we go to places, it's like,
Mike, you're Mike. Mike.
like normally when we go to places, she's just kind of like, she doesn't want to be in it. And then it's like, I want to go talk to a room full of people. Like, she just does it. It's like, it's a really, but you're, when we go somewhere, she's not like trying to change lives. And, you know, like, I mean, she is all the time because she's always doing it, you know, in a certain sense. But it's like when you come here, it's just like, it overpowers you. It does. Like, you just like, you're like, it doesn't matter about me. Let's go. Like, you just, and you just shove yourself into it. I was telling Marcus on the way over here, I was like, I have no idea what I'm going to say today. Like, I have no idea. And he's like, you know, and it's, I don't know, because you just feel it in here. And I just know that when we get going, I mean, we have a general outline. But, you know, it's like, you don't know what you're going to say. Just like when you turn your video on, you don't know what you're going to say. And when you just feel it in here, and she's helped me recognize that more than anything.
Right.
Because I've been in my head like, okay, hooks and all this, you know how it goes when you get on the calls with me. But it's like more and more, it's like the authenticity is like just feeling it and going with it and just keep doing that same thing and it just comes out. It's good.
But I recognize though, and this is the part I want to help you with this morning, is to break free from that I'm not worthy, that it can't happen to me, that I'm too old. I'm going on TikTok. Isn't it a dancing platform? I mean, I was my worst enemy. And I was trying so hard to get myself to be okay with being a failure. But my kids were worth more. And my grandkids, I'm like, oh, I gotta have more time with them. It's like the Disney trip was a dream come true. And the first thing my granddaughter said when I saw her after, I'm like, can we go back for my birthday? I'm like, yes, we can. And it's like, I love that I can say that. And I'm just saying that because why I'm up here talking and why you're not, because you don't feel you're worthy. So we're gonna do an exercise. So I want you to look in the mirror, and I want you to I'll make sure you're okay. I want you to tell yourself that you are worthy.
I am worthy. I am worthy.
I'm worthy. You have a lot of lives changed. You are worthy too.
Here we go.
Yes, I am definitely worthy. I've worked hard my whole life, and I deserve so much more out of it, and that's why I'm here, to learn how to do that and help as many people as I can do the same thing. I am worthy of good things in my life.
Love it. I'm so proud of you.
Oh, thank you.
You know, where's Dawn at?
Dawn Dillon?
Yeah. So, Dawn's 80 years old. She's here. Can you share what, 6 months ago, what did you say?
Well, 6 months ago, I didn't even know what a computer was. You know? So I took the step forward and I hired people to teach me the computer. I hired tech gals to take care of my back room so I could concentrate on other things. I read school probably, I don't know, I probably have it memorized somewhere now. But you know, this has been an exciting trip because I was in marketing all my life. But marketing back in the 50s is a heck of a lot different marketing today. And I think that I have enjoyed this so much. I invested. I probably have invested over $10,000 in the last 6 months just to learn. And I'm not afraid to learn. I'm not afraid of people. I'm not afraid of anybody. The only thing that I'm afraid of is that my wife is going to say, "Are you making any more money today?" But we've had a happy marriage of 57 years. It's still strong. My kids are good. They grew up good. I brought them up good. Well, she brought them up good. And it's a wild trip. And I want to thank you for recognizing everything and everybody. And that's the amazing to recognize. I mean, if I had 1/10 of that recognition, I'd probably make it from you. You know?
I love it. Thank you for being here.
Thank you.
But I want him to inspire you guys. 80! And 6 months ago didn't have a computer. Look at the excuses we make. Like it's like fingernails on a chalkboard when I hear somebody complain about the algorithms. I'm like, are you kidding me? The moment you master the algorithms, you're a millionaire. That's it. Like, that's it. It's worth learning. It's worth learning. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. Because I want you to see in you what I see in you. And if I can get you past this block, I know your heart. I got to figure out what that block is. Because the moment you release it, you are going to change so many lives. Make sure it's not too big. Last week I was showing them their nose hair. Okay? These are the breakthrough moments.
I am worthy. I am worthy of this, and I can do it. 40 years in MLM, had big teams, but this is a different animal. And my warm market's burnt, so I have to reach out and I have to touch lives on the other side of the screen, and I know I can do it because I'm worthy.
Yes, you are worthy. And we're going to change your stories this weekend, by the way. We're going to create new stories. So, are you hiding from me, or are we just having a... Let's go. This is breakthrough. Yeah, you guys might not like me, but you'll love me when you're millionaires. Because I got to push you to levels that I know you're capable of. I would not push you to something I didn't know you could do. I'll come to you. I'll get on the floor with you. See? Hence why we put Kleenexes on the table. I just want you to look in the mirror. Because you are so worthy.
I am worthy.
Yeah, I want you to see yourself say it.
I am worthy.
Louder.
One more time, come on.
I'll say a funny story instead.
See, that is, see, right there, that is her trying to be in her comfort zone. And you guys, there's no money made in that comfort zone. I want you to, but look, you need to look here and I'm worthy. Yes.
I am worthy, and I said I came here to get 56 years worth of tears out, and I heard it.
Yes. Give her a hand. But this is why content is hard. Do you see? There's blocks that you have that you don't know that you have. That's why being in masterminds is so important. You can't get rid of those blocks on your own. That's why they're called blocks. This is what I'm talking, the moment she releases that and we figure that out, she's unstoppable. And you all haven't. There's not one of us that have had a perfect life. There's not one of us that haven't had trauma or drama and complete sadness, devastation, and happiness in our life. There's not one of us. But the way we deal with it is what prevents us. So you can keep on shooting videos and shooting videos and shooting videos, and if they're not working, you blame the algorithms, or you blame this, or you blame this, and in reality, it's you. Like you literally, it's astonishing to me how hard it is for people to look in the mirror and say, I'm worthy. Like, it is. And I want you guys to work on that. Because the moment you believe in that person in the mirror, oh, you're unstoppable. You're unstoppable.
Uh-oh.
Oh. Beautiful, you know. I am. You are.
Yes. Yes.
One more time, come on, come on.
I'm worthy!
There we go. Y'all need to feel like that. I like how you guys are we're ducking when Michelle's coming by now. I do need to come over here because I have somebody that's pretty awesome that's here that I'm gonna spend time with her that I never met before. I'm so glad you're here. And you are worthy. The moment we release this, you're unstoppable. Like how beautiful you are. Yes, you are. I am worthy. Yes.
You got it, come on.
I'll say it again.
Yes,
I am worthy. I am worthy.
yes. Woo, did you feel the difference? Yes. Lisa?
I am worthy. I'm worthy of everything that I can't even dream of right now.
Yes.
Yes.
I'm worthy. And I thank you.
All right. Tasha.
Oh, yes, Tasha. Love you.
Love you.
I am worthy. I am worthy. I am worthy. I am. I am.
Watching my TikTok is blowing up with people loving on you right now.
So, Tasha is my personal customer, by the way. And I do calls on Saturdays. And it was a Saturday, she was the only one that showed up, but it was meant to happen that way. If my hair all messed up. And she shared her story with me, her complete story. And I can't wait for you to be a six-figure earner and you get to share your story. Because I understand why you feel you're not. You've released a lot in your life, I can't even imagine. I'm very proud of you. And you gotta get to 6 figures, you gotta share that story. Does anybody need a mirror moment?